So what exactly did you see?
What's next? Calm and quiet, that's the way. Let's get you open.
Still alive, so that's progress. Can't slow down.
Not allowed up. Must go down. Customers downstairs.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Mustn't let anyone see. Now, what are you hiding?
Let's get going. I never wanted the easy path.
That smell. These corpses aren't the freshest.
I've got a long road ahead. Need to find a way forward.
What's that?
A secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there?
It will have to wait.
What? For how long?
Her rights will be said.
Expecting that. This jar fights back. now.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Come closer. Tell me what you see.
His voice carries the weight of untold centuries, and his ridges are scarred with uncounted battles. This is no dragonborn. This is a red dragon, the very same who carried Voss near the Gith'rak.
It is so. Call me Qudenos. Master of Flames, Splitter of Skies. I will be the one to carry Voss into battle against Vlaakith. And I will be the one to breathe the flames that melt her. We were pacted by the archdevil Tiamat and forced to serve the Githyanki. It is to the people that I'm loyal, not to the lich Vlaakith, a corpse in Gith clothing. I know Orpheus, just as I knew his mother. A new future will be planted in the wake of the comet. Until we meet again, mortal. I look forward to fighting alongside you. Vlaakith will tremble at the sound of our roar. With Prince Orpheus to guide us, we are too small in number to defeat Vlaakith.
Kith'rak Voss, may the astral sea be still as you cross it.
And may your mind be of steel, so your blade may be of silver, Magir. Have you retrieved the Orphic hammer? Will our prince's chains finally be broken? The remaining honor guard serve as my eyes and ears. Vlaakith's forces hunt you and the prism. My allies have slayed more than you know, so that you might travel freely. As for those that break through, you've proven more than capable of bleeding them yourself. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Minsc, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not. When I am done with the Gith Princeling, You may do with him as you like, but not a moment before.
Questions, Minsc? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Minsc, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then we turn our sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the Grand Design.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus. A Kith'rak silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver, unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. Only the Orphic hammer can break Orpheus free. Very well.
A friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes.
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken together, she can only be referring to something vampiric in nature.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked. You think something's happened to him? You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
It's great. What's this, cousin? Another absolutist, come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre. Ha! I believe you may believe that. The Absolute takes people, twists them. Sarin, Bereki, and we were the three finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us. Said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire. Say your words as you pass, then, priest, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her. I keep forgetting. What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
But we are troublemakers.
Shut up and keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
My children. My sweet ones. What have they done to you?
I'm hungry, Father. I'm so hungry.
It hurts, Father. The hunger. It never stops.
Please, do you know of anything that can be done? I've been fighting it, but I think you're right.
Better that than they start feeding off humans.
Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for everything.
At least I'm not alone. I could not have borne that eternity.
I do not know if this is more blessing or curse, but it is at least something. Thank you, my friend.
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella?
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right? Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with. Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning. Oh, you can't see it? I can. And it's wonderful. I can't describe it. You'd have to see it for yourself.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen. Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
Get back! The cultists! Ah! They've shot half of us.
of blood is in the air.
Time to strike. Is something burdening you? Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready. Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen.
Something over there.
It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run, as fast as your legs can carry you. Orin happened. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Bhaal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful. You let the Githyanki weigh you down. She would make corpses of you all.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Bhaal's temple. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. No, no, I am Bhaal's chosen. He shows me glorious visions. Your flesh cleaved, your joints popped and broken. An altar slick with your sacrifice. of the dream. It flickers. I cannot focus on it. It is not yet complete. You must be made perfect. You must be sharpened. You'd prefer my whispers in the tyrant's tongue, hmm?
You heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the Netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Bhaal's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Bhaal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Allies? No. We had a balance. The chosen three. But it tumbled when you turned the Bone Lord to ash. Now, Gortash tries to gouge me from the city. That festering inadequate thinks me a flesher, butchering and cleaving only to whip the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill him. Gore him like a pig prepped for the spit. Only then will you be sweet and sharp, ready for the Murder Lord's purpose. Need? No, I do not need. You are made of nothing. Meaningless flesh and bone. I do not need. I offer. Bhaal's age approaches, and you could be there to see it. An idol of flesh, made to welcome his bleeding dawn. There is time for you yet. Time to save. But listen close, Bone Killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Bhaal's offer. He will not make another.
Lae'zel was a formidable addition to our party.
Our odds without her are diminished. We should consider Orin's terms carefully, however distasteful we may find them.
On your guard. Who knows how long that slip-skinned serpent was hiding in our camp? She might have been your pillow. Or Minsc's pillow. Or Jaheira's pillow. When Minsc catches a hold of her, it will be his kicking that shifts her shape. Unless... could she be my boots? No matter. Things are not so dire. Yes, Orin has taken the rude Githyanki. But she is our comrade. And so we are going to save her. Simple enough, no? So let us be about it.
Will Orin truly free Lae'zel if we slay Gortash? I'm not so sure. A rescue may be in order.
You almost pity Orin, taking Lae'zel like that. Give her half a chance, and she'll rip out the shapeshifter's spine.
Bloody shape-shifting freak! No one takes my Githyanki and gets away with it!
We can't just let Orin take one of our own, even if it's Lae'zel. We have to rescue her, or kill Gortash in order to win her freedom.
Damn it all! We've got to get Lae'zel back. If that means killing Gortash, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
The great Orin the Red tugs your sleeve, sulking for attention. She might come to regret it yet. Lae'zel will not break easily. But Orin will only enjoy her work the more for that if we give her the time. Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is. Then let us be about it.
Rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Bhaal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the Dreadlord's eyes? Unorthodox, but a show of faith nonetheless. Walk in blood.
Something over there.
The Lord of Murder shall perish.
At least leave me shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Cranium rats. They swarm when an elder brain is near. We must be close to its hiding place. Turn back. We must have all the nether stones before we approach the brain.
We might as well bare our buttocks to every archer within a mile.
Zone from their passage.
Oh no, they do not like that at all.
So saith the wise Londo.
Moving ahead.
But Londo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come. Alondo did not see. With some intent. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
I know this head. It belongs to Dribbles the Clown.
The final body part. Time to show the ringmaster.
How much farther can I go?
Stone seals this chamber against the world.
This is a foul place. Better buried. Already Boo is bristling, and not from the cold.
I confess that the last time I came here, I thought it would be my tomb. You can see why.
The Bhaal amulet trembles in frightened awe. Murder. Bloody murder. Who else but Bhaal would these symbols honor? you return once you cross this threshold.
All darkness and anger, gripping the skull and hammer, hammer, hammer. Gore on the wall, pulp on the hands. Head all gone. Yes, yes, I killed him. I killed them all.
Silence is good. No screaming, no crying, no pleading, no air escapes. When I squeeze, I make sure they're quiet. I made them all quiet now.
What's up for discussion?
Githyanki pelts must cure the same way as anyone else's. Your flesh and blood, after all.
Truly, Lady Orin's kills are something to behold.
Orin is wasteful in her slaughter, undisciplined.
You would dare criticize the Lady of Murder in her ancestors' temple?
Orin plays with her food and barely eats it. I don't see the point. I see you're hungry. May I recommend biting your tongue in case she hears you?
Saravok, purged at last. I do not see why the Dreadlord kept such a fossil around so long.
A stranger. Delectable, yes. I wonder, how would your flesh feel slithering down my gullet? Succulent. Ha, tender.
Yes, at your stature, with your constitution. An ounce of Hezro bile, 2 spoons of wyvern blood, and a corpse flower's nectar. That would do.
That's it. No noise. Quiet as the grave you'll rot.
I believe Orin first made an incision in the upper left clavicle.
I am afraid I must disagree. Orin's first cut was quite clearly the throat. But was she not toy with the victim? Why begin with a death blow? A properly cut throat does not kill right away. It bleeds the victim.
Like a prize piglet, trussed up for the slaughter. Yes, you're quite right. Look on this corpse as you would look on perfection. The curve of laceration. Refined. Beautiful.
Few mutilate with Orin's skill. Her craft is exquisite. It is a rare honor to see her work. Relish it.
Borrowed scrolls must be returned within a 10-day. It seems the Temple to Murder has a lending library.
keep going.
Lady Orin awaits you. Yes.
Orin relished tormenting this poor soul.
Lady Orin awaits you at the altar. Make haste!
The Death's Head stares at you, eyes full of anticipation.
Leaps in my boot. Open Sesame.
No one stopped me yet. Moving in. Here we go.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Helena, Anchev, daughter of Saravok, mother of Orin. Orin, my daughter. I tried to kill her, but she killed me first. I wanted to be Bhaal's chosen. Saravok told me she must be my offering. I was close, my hand around her throat. I failed. Now she worshipped him, loved him. So did I. Baldur's Gate, Brandon District.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
made a right mess of his hand. Peeled the skin from it myself.
Hush, hush. I hear footsteps trip-trapping on the Murder Lord's stones. It refused the Murder Lord's command and comes crawling into his sanctum with the tyrant unpulped. I know what you did. Spilled my grandfather's crimson. He was mine. He showed me how to slice and slit. He guides my dagger still. Oh, did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation. No! He didn't! He didn't! Filthy, pig-mouthed little liar! Grandfather loved me. He worshipped me! These petty smearings will not save you. No, not him. Not him. I did all this for him. Everything. Everything.
No, Orin. You did this for me.
Bhaal. Father, they lied to me. They lied.
Hush, child. No more doubts. No more fears. No more Orin. Become murder.
Nature shall be defended, at any cost. None can withstand nature's wrath.
Not kicking for goodness!
Corpses nourish the ground.
tooth and claw. Another harvest.
Another fight. Let's go.
Shall not be checked. I see, at once.
Can we fight now? Who is not used to this taking of turns?
in our way. I have missed this. The adventure, the danger, the kicking of butts. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
War is an old woman's game.
Stay on my feet. Nothing important is ever easy. Blood comes easy these days.
A metallic tang fills the air as the Slayer's form is drained of life. Ashes to ashes, blood to blood, you have robbed another god of his chosen. A glint of light on something in the blood catches your eye.
Another stone.
Another Bhaalspawn falls, leaving only the final chosen.
Find Gortash and take his nether stone.
Looking ahead.
My head is pounding. To think I was taken captive by that disgusting creature. An error I'm glad you swiftly rectified. To camp. I will not let my guard slip again. I swear by Mother Gith's scion.
must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
I have something to ask.
She is crushed, destroyed, obliterated. But her skull did not sit in my palm. Not by my hand. No. No.
So messy. All you needed was a drop of Arabella. That would have done for Orin.
Begone, before I set my teeth to your flesh.
To let such a weakling leave unharmed. But it is Bhaal's decree. I will not defy him.
That pretty skin of Orin's all melted to nothing. Unflayed, untreated. What a waste.
Her screams. So loud. Should have cut them off. Squeezed harder. Still, she is silent now.
You killed her! You killed her! I thought it not possible. And yet, curious.
Such agonies I would inflict upon you for what you've done here. But Bhaal's law is absolute. You may leave, unmauled.
Another ballspawn buried by our hand. Bhaal should learn better than to send his offspring against us. They might as well be babes, dropped bare bottom into the Rashiman winter.
I would be lying if I told you I was certain we would walk out of that temple alive. We faced Bhaal there once before, and I was not ready to count on luck a second time. But luck had no part in it. Just you.
Well, you and a certain miniature giant space hamster. But mostly you, true.
And now it is Gortash's turn. We'll need his stone to finish this. However you plan to acquire it. So let us go pay Lord Lyre a visit.
The blight that was Orin has been purged from the world. And we have another Netherstone also. A significant step towards stopping this evil, once and for all.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent blinks. You think. You are dismissed.